Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Coffee Chat. This is Sue. In case you don't know me, I think most of you do. There is someone new in here. I just want to say hello to. So Bob is still over there next to me. He's still not feeling very good. I think he ate something he shouldn't have the other day. So he was feeling pretty bad again. So anyway, I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Dylan's here. There's the RVDJ Sonia. We've got Jim from Totally Relaxed is here from Texas. We've got some new friends in here that just came in. Where did they go? I saw their name in here before. It's on the list. Hello, it's on the list. I'm not sure if you're still in here, but welcome. Jeff Dean is here from the UK. Hello, Jeff Dean. Who else am I missing here? Jeff Dean Theme Parks. He's from the UK. Hello. Oh, there's Cooking with Rick. Hi, Rick. Good to see you. There's Hitch Up and Toe, Mark and Coral. Hi. I just enjoyed your waffle. Watching you waffle today. That was good. Enjoyed that. Coral was singing a couple little ditties there. That was fun. So hello to everybody. Jim from Totally Relaxed. I said from Texas. Jeff Dean said he's still in the UK. But maybe January. Come over 22, maybe January. Hitch Up and Toe. Evening. Can't stop for long as I have an early start tomorrow. Well, thank you for being here, Hitch Up and Toe, Mark and Coral. Good to see you. Also from the UK. Rick says, hi, Bob and Sue and the crew. Hey, Jeff. Thank you. Hi. Hey there. Totally Relaxed Jim and Hitch Up and Toe. Greeting. Dylan says, I woke up at 2 a.m. this past Friday. 7 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday at 6:30. So you're an early riser, Dylan. You're kind of like Bob getting up early. Hey, there's Max Air. Hey, Hitch Up and Toe said hi. Max Air. Hi, Max. Good to see you. How you doing? There's said hi. There's Shirley from Following the Yellow Brick Road. Hello. Hope Bob feels better. I'm in the process of making my bed, so I'm listening. Good for you. Some people don't make that. That's a good question. Do you normally make your bed when you get out of it? I kind of halfway do. I just throw the covers up. It just not a big deal, but I do straighten it up. So it's nice. Some people don't do that. I used to not make my bed. So like you're going to get in it and mess it up again anyway. So, but in a small trailer, camper, RV, it's best to keep things neat as you can. So, well, there's Bree from TGIF. Hi, Bree. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. How's it going with the mother-in-laws? How many days is it, Bree? I think she said she's driving and listening. I think Bree said she's got her in-laws there for 3 weeks, Bree? That's a lot. Good for you. God bless you. We're sending you prayers, Bree. So she said hi. Let's see. So I think I'm caught up on the hi, hello. So it's on the list. Where are you from? If you're still here, I haven't seen you type anything. They were going to check out. They were new to the channel. They said they were going to check out, some of our videos. I looked at theirs real quick. They've got a boxer and a couple other dogs. I'm not quite sure. So, hey, there's Patty Coda. Hi, Patty. Good to see you. Where's Patty? Patty, again, I always say she's our good friend. She's local here. She is a full-time nomad, a solo female nomad, but she's kind of stays in the Central Florida area. So the question is, where's Patty? She's like our own version of Where's Waldo. RVDJ said she was 3 weeks, now 2.5, and they leave December 7th. A day that will live in infamy. December 7th, 1942. December 7th, 2021. A day that will live in infamy. Dylan says, Cooking with Rick. I love to comment on your video. That's nice. Hey, there's Desert Steve from Desert Adventures in Arizona. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I know some of you, I know Steve did. He commented on it. And Rick, a couple people about the video Bob put up. Was it yesterday? The skydivers are always out here jumping in. And we had this other video that we just posted on Facebook before. And I asked Bob, I said, did you ever put that up on YouTube? He said, no. So he formatted it and put it up. These skydivers from Qatar, what a crack precision skydiving team. They were flying. There was 20 of them. They were flying like this. There was 20 of them, I think, or 24. Flying like this, just hanging together, going like this. And they had fireworks coming off their feet. It was incredible. Check it out if you get a chance. I appreciate it. So it was great. So Steve said, hey to Sonia. Hey, Max. Hey, there's Rob on the road. Another UK. We got 3 from the UK in here today. We're getting very popular with you Brits over there. Rick says, hi, Patty. And Patty says she's boondocking in Orlando. Good job. And there's Posh Cats, number 4. Oh, my gosh. This is, I think, the most we've had from the UK. It was Posh Cats. Good to see you guys. I appreciate you being here. We had your video up. You guys were walking. Something about boots. I can't remember. But you guys didn't you just celebrate your 39th anniversary, Trev and Sue? So congratulations and happy anniversary, too, even if it's belated. So anyway, I have to apologize for my voice a little bit. Yesterday, I was eating breakfast. I was having a Danish, dry, in a package Danish type thing you get out of a vending machine. And I sneezed right after I took a bite and started chewing it up and swallowing it. And I sneezed. And when I sneezed, you go, and you draw your breath in. And some of that food went into my windpipe. And I got it out, but I was coughing and coughing all day long yesterday because I don't know if something is still caught in there. I was trying to keep it from going into my lungs because I don't want to, get any pneumonia from aspiration pneumonia or anything. But I coughed and coughed and coughed nonstop yesterday, and it wasn't good. Sometimes I had a hard time getting my breath a couple times, but anyway, so I've been sucking on my cough by Sonia. This is for you, whorehounds. Fisherman's friends. That's for Sonia. That word is funny. I don't care what you say. Whorehounds is funny. But anyway, so I coughed so much, my ribs hurt. I mean, literally, it hurts now because I've been coughing so much. Sonia said that happened to her once before. Oh, it happened to me once before. That's right, Sonia. You remember I was talking about that. I don't know if I might have been talking on the phone to you or something, but yeah, it happened. It happens periodically if I go to talk or something and suck in my breath when I go to take a bite. So I just have to be real careful because I know I would be prone to pneumonia or something with my lungs. So anyway, so thank you. RBDJ, she's laughing. LAM for the whorehounds. I know what that's about. So there we go. Sonia says, hey, Bob. He's waving. He's trying not to talk because his mic will interfere because the mic is on. So unless you're catching a little bit of the reverberations coming through. So boy, that's a big word. Where did I come up with that? So Rob says, hope you're on the mend. Rob on the road. So Patty Coda said, oh yeah, she said Patty said she liked the skydiving here. Who else said? Jim said, what did Jim say? Hey, totally relaxed. Where was that? I saw him comment. Running. I saw. Hey, Bobster, did you see that? Jim said, hey, Bob, I'm behind. So Jeff Dean says, hi, Bob. Sorry to hear you're a little under the weather. I'm trying to make sure I see all the comments, and I'm reading the comment list, and Bob's putting them up on the air over here, up on the screen. So at least if I miss it and say something, at least they're getting shown up there. So I appreciate that. So Bob's running the thing, and I talk too much. He tells me I talk too much. Rick said, that's how I felt when I had COVID, Sue. My ribs hurt from coughing. I bet, Rick. I can imagine. That's why I'm trying very hard not to get COVID. That's why one reason we're staying in, because we don't want to be out there and be exposed to it. Whether you have the shot or not, you're still susceptible. So we're not going to talk a lot about that. But just so we're doing what we can to avoid being out there amongst the people and getting it. Because I know if I got COVID, it would be really, really bad. So same with Bob. So anyway, Dylan says, I'm from Pickering, Montana. Montana. Where is that? Montana. Is that a new state? Pickering, Ontario, Canada. Combining the two. Dylan. Tonight, Dylan, you're always from there, but yet he's coming to us from there. So, yeah. So we're Bob. Jeff Dean says, sorry to hear. And Lucky Dog says, thanks for the well wishes. That is typed from Bob because I'm not able to type when I'm posting and whatever. So that came from Bob. So he says, thanks for that. Rick says, I caught COVID January 2020 before the vaccination and before people really knew what it was going on. Right, Rick, right? I remember when you were so sick. RVDJ, she caught that. Montana. That's Ontario in Canada. Montana. Hi, I'm from the state of Montana. Hey, there's Alan from Upside Down Travel, so a California friend. Hope you feel better, Sue. Once I had stomach acid gush into my mouth while sleeping, and I couldn't breathe and thought I was going to meet my maker. Oh, I understand that, Rick, or Alan. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. The bitter, oh, that awful taste, though. Jeff said, it's also flu season. I had a flu jab on Saturday. About 24 hours later, the effects kicked in a bit. Headache and stiff joints seem to have subsided now. Oh, that's good. I hope you feel better. See, that's it. You get the vaccines of anything. It's going to give you just a mild case of it so your body can build up immunities to it. So that's good. So I'm glad you're feeling better there. Sonia said hi to Alan. Rick says, Bob, get better, buddy. I miss seeing your handsome face. Colonel, face are you looking at? Bob says, whose face are you looking at? That made him laugh, Rick. Thanks. Colonel Sanders. If you can picture Colonel Sanders, that's pretty much what Bob looks like, right? Montana, the 51st state. That's right. That's right. Jeff Dean booked also for COVID booster in December. Good for you. So the 51st state. That will be one that should be on the list for the t-shirt. Although I think Rob's already created the t-shirt with the list, but we'll start a new list. Odd words. Like shittle. Rick, Bob's my buddy. That's right. We appreciate you, Rick. I just watched your meatloaf. Not the meatloaf. Well, your meatloaf and the bundt cake. I made. We were talking about that last week, and the bundt cake meatloaf from the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding. But this week, he made two different dishes: breakfast sliders, which were good, and then mashed potatoes mashed potato balls. Oh my gosh. I just be eating that. They wouldn't make it to turn them into balls, Rick. I just be eating them like that. And I said, that needs cheese. I said, I'm surprised Rick didn't put cheese in it because you hadn't put it in yet, Rick. Don't you know? Here comes the cheese and puts it on a big hunk of cheese. I knew it. Rick's always got to put cheddar cheese in it. It was great. Hey, it's on the list. Get well soon. Just watch some of the recipe videos, and now we're hungry. Good timing for the soup ones. That's right. We're in North Carolina right now, and it will be cold in the next few days. Well, welcome. It's on the list. Do you guys have first names you want us to call us right now? We'll just call you. It's on the list there until we find out if there's another name you want us to call it. Sonia did say something about shittle. She did. Shittle is the first on that was the first one. I can't remember. We were talking about space shuttle, and someone said shittle, and so that just has been a funny word since. Shittle is that poop? No, it was just a funny word, Rick. Poop always makes it in anyway. But my brother Denny. Hi, Denny. There's my brother. He's over on the Gulf side here in Florida. Let's see. I can try and get it added. Rob says, I'm sure it wouldn't take much to do. There you go. Dylan says, me and my whole family came down with a cold in December and January 2020. We thought it was COVID. Could have been if you didn't get tested for it, Dylan. It very might well have been. So no, that's not poop. My brother Danny, hello. Tomorrow's video, stuffing balls. Yeah, you make stuffing balls every year, don't you, Bob? Mm-hmm. Alicia and Connie is on the list. So hi, Alicia and Connie. Welcome. We're here near Daytona Beach, Florida. Bob and I are both originally from Ohio. Bob's been down here 20 some odd years. I've been here 7. We used to go to high school together. Both married different people. I mean, we were friends in high school. We weren't going together or anything, but I married my high school sweetheart. He married someone, and my husband passed away, and he ended up. Oh, that's right. He used to date my husband's sister. I forgot about that. Bob literally dated my husband's sister when I was dating my husband, boyfriend, whatever. Bob was dating his sister. So small world, isn't it? And Bob's ex-wife was her husband was the best friend of my brother Denny there. So, hey, there's Linda Barker. Good to see you, from a friend from Ohio. Thanks for being here. RVDJ said, long story of cooking with Rick has to do with a shuttle launch from last year. That's right. Because believe me, we get on Sonia's. Nobody can talk straight because we're so busy laughing. And shuttle became shittle somehow. And it's just a funny word that we use every now and then. Jeff Deem says, it's going to be a little fun when I come out to Florida. Have to have a COVID test 3 days or less prior to flying. 2 days after returning to the UK, I have to take a lateral flow, and I don't know what that is. Can you have to elaborate on that? I've never heard that. Steve said it's getting cooler here in Arizona. It only got up to 80 today. You're warmer. Yeah, you're warmer than we are, Steve. We've been chilly here. We're about 65 now. We've been getting down into the 50s at night. A couple nights we got down to about 40, 48. So it's on the list. Says, thanks for the welcome, Connie and Alicia, right? Did I get that right? Connie and Alicia. I got to remember that. Go back here. Yeah. So anyway, we lived in Key West for a bit when we went to Texas and now travel full time since August. Oh, that's awesome. Good to see. That's cool. Oh, Key West. I love it. Dylan says, Robert came to Florida in the 80s or 90s from Madrid. That's right. He originally was from Cuba and then went to Spain with his family, and then they immigrated to the U.S. So I can tell my voice is starting to get a little raspy, so I'm going to pop in another whorehound, Sonia. See, they're not whorehounds, but it's called Fisherman's Friend. They're not the sugary, syrupy type of cough drops that you take. These are hard, but they do have that anise flavor that reminds you of whorehound. So that's another joke word that we use now too. So pardon me if I've got this in my mouth and I'm talking funny. So totally relaxed. Jim says 66 degrees in Houston right now. Nice. Very nice. That's cool. Hope you guys don't get any snowstorms like you did, Jim. Oh my gosh, that snowstorm that hit Texas last year, that was insane. People were buried in. They had no power. How did you go without power for a while, Jim? How long? If so, how long? And do you have a generator? Because I know you don't live in an RV or anything. You live at home, but do you have a backup generator? We do. And when we had the road truck, we had two. We had one in the road truck that if all else fails, we've got the road truck. Power went out here. Bob is always on the ready for when we have hurricanes or something, because we had the generator. So he had the refrigerator hooked up. He had the TV hooked up. We have not cable, but an antenna so we can get local channels. We were streaming. We had LED lights. We had it all. We had a fan set up. You wouldn't even know there was no power. But if all else fails, we could go out into the road truck and use the restroom if we had to. We could take a shower and we could watch TV or sleep out there. So we were all set either way and bug out if we needed to. What's a lateral flow test is a swab test, sometimes the back of the throat and always in each nostril. Then it's added to a solution and placed on a tester. I think we might call it something different. I'm not sure. If there's a medical person in here, Shirley's a retired RN. She might know if she's still here to see that. So Jim said, yep, 1 week and no generator. Not fun. Not fun. Rick says it's 35 degrees there now. Oh, Regular Foot's here. Hey, Regular Foot. Hey, he's also from Houston. Totally Relaxed is from Houston. So hi, Chris at Regular Foot. Good to see you. Everybody say hi to him. Regular Foot has to do with skateboarding. He's a skateboarder. So, but that's two people from Houston, from Texas. Hey. So 32 degrees in Cleveland, Linda said. Rick says, Dylan, do you celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada? I think they do, Rick, but I believe it's in October. Sonia had that on a trivia thing the other day. I think it was it the second or I think it was the second Wednesday in October, if I'm not mistaken. But Dylan can fill us in on that for sure. He says, we celebrate Thanksgiving in October. So Totally Relaxed says, howdy, Regular Foot from Humble. Okay, that must be a town or something. Most of the time, Mr. Buddy Heater and hello, RDDJ. Almost all the time for me, the Buddy Heater. There you go. Awesome, Dylan. Living the dream anyway. Hey, there's Frank Cancel, our friend Frank. Living the dream any way you can from Michigan, Central Michigan. Good to see you. Rob says lateral flow test, also known as rapid result test. Okay, give a result in 30 minutes, which are a PRC. Requires laboratory testing. Okay, well, that's cool. So my sister flew to from Tampa to Kansas to her daughter's in Kansas, and she had to do the COVID test 3 days before, and she'll probably have to do one before she comes back. My sister Sharon, let me tell you about this. I'm naming names. Frank Hansen says, how you doing, Lucky Dogs? Beautiful night here in Michigan. Chilly though. My sister Sharon, she had a stroke in June. She broke her foot 2 weeks later. A month ago, before she left to go to Kansas, she had another mild small stroke. She didn't realize it at the time, but she had some peripheral vision issues. So she's out in Kansas, and she had a third stroke. So we're telling her she really, again, she was wobbly. If whatever it was affected her stability. What is the word I'm looking at? There's a word I'm blanking out right now. But she's wobbly when she stands up. So that girl's got to watch herself. We're praying for my sister, please. She needs your prayers too, because she keeps having these strokes and we don't know why. Desert Steve said, cooking with Rick. They probably found it too cold and headed south after that. That's right. Jeff, Sue, I'm sorry for your sister. Thank you, Rick. I missed what Jeff Dean said. It's really odd in the UK as they don't really seem to celebrate Thanksgiving. However, they do have Black Friday sales here. We do have Harvest Festival, which are similar. Oh, okay, cool. Dylan said it's the second Monday in October, Thanksgiving. Thank you, Dylan. Regular Foot said equilibrium. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word equilibrium. Yeah, and you need that when you're on your skateboard, don't you? Your equilibrium. And Denny's having issues with dizziness too. Denny fell and hit his head on the corner of the nightstand, and he had some swelling, and that affected his balance issues too. So, thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. My whole family's a mess. Let's just say we're getting old. Okay, I'm 67. My sister. All this happened right as my sister was turning 65. A week before she turned 65, she had a stroke. And then a week after, she broke her ankle. Bob is 68, right? And he's had his stomach issues. Denny's got his issues. Whatever. I'm not going into it, but my other older brother, he's got issues. My younger brother died last year, right before Christmas. And my younger sister, Jean, oh my gosh, she just got out of the hospital too. She's got emphysema and whatnot. So I'm sorry. Enough about those issues. So
the dogs are doing great.
The dogs are doing great. Lacey's right here beside me. So, Regular Foot said he's 46 years young. Yay. So you may be getting old, but you're a fox. Ooh, I'm a fox. I don't know. I made the dog. That's Rick. I'm sorry. I don't look a day over 39. Thanks to you. Oh my gosh, Rick, you made me laugh. Totally relaxes. Next month, I turned 69. Ouch. Alan. No, Alan. Jim. That's Jim. Yeah. Alan, totally relaxed, just turned 67. He's the same age as I am.
Okay, where's everybody at on this day, 1960?
Okay. All right. So Bob gave me things. I got notes here. So it's almost 6:30. So let me just ask, what was everybody doing 58 years ago today? Does anybody remember this? What happened on November 22nd, 1963? 58 years ago.
I know what I was doing.
Age is a state of mind, right? I'm 65. That's right.
I was in the third grade.
Some days I feel good. I mean, my body, my ankle hurts, my knee hurts, but other than that, my mind feels much younger. Rick is 55 with the mentality of a 12-year-old. Bingo, Rick. Rob on the road. I wasn't shooting at JFK. That's right. So it was Kennedy was assassinated. That's right. It's on the list. I was not born. Her mom was born in 1961. Wow, right before. So Jeff Dean says I was 3 at the time. Denny says he was in 6th grade. Dylan says Kennedy was assassinated. Yep, JFK. If you were alive and knew you were at least probably 5 years old or something, you will remember forever where you were and that week that Kennedy was assassinated. I was in 4th grade. And they announced it over the PA system. And Bob said they got to go home early from school. I don't remember being sent home early, but I may have been. Hey, there's Traveling with Nick P. Hi, from Amtrak Sunset Limited in Texas. We're near Houston. I'm on my way to LA. Well, we got some people in here from Houston tonight, Nick. So what a great trip Nick's having. He 33 states in 34 days or 34 days, whatever. But crisscrossing the country a couple times up and down. Great trip, Nick P. Great trip. Patty Coda said British TV covered it real well. I was in England and my dad was in the Air Force. Rick said, I remember Reagan getting shot. Yep. Remember that too. I just turned 30. I wasn't born yet. That's right. You're a young thing. Dylan Redda says, I have a question for everyone. When Robert was in his mini tinny lounge, what is your favorite song that Robert would want to sing? I don't know. What is our favorite song that we would? Doesn't really matter what we want. It's what Robert wants. But if you want to make a request, you're always able to do that. I have to say one of my favorites is, I don't know. I can't think of any, Dylan. I can't think right off the top of my head. It's on the list. If you are ever in Dallas, visit the JFK Museum. We went there many times while living there. Learned something new each time. Oh, that would be very cool. Very cool to do it. Denny says we weren't sent home from school. I didn't think I was either, but I don't recall. So Jeff Dean said, trivial knowledge. The Doctor Who premiered in 1963, right on the day that Kennedy was shot. And so it was reshown the following week. Oh, Doctor Who. Okay. The TV show Doctor Who. Doctor Who premiered in 63, right on the day that Kennedy was shot. And so it was reshown the following week. Yeah, because no one paid any attention to regular TV when it was on, because that was the only thing that was on, literally. Totally Relaxed wrote Wipeout. What was that? I'm not sure what that meant. What was that? Was I trying to think of a song? I can't remember, Jim. See, I forgot what I was talking about like 30 seconds ago. Oh my gosh. Jim and I were talking earlier. I have CRS disease. Can't remember. Shit.
Bye, Rick.
Bye, Rick. Have a good day. Enjoy the news. Have a good one. So everybody's saying bye to Rick. So I just, that's funny, Jim. I can't remember what I just said 30 seconds ago. So another thing that happened on this day, Dylan says 20 years ago tomorrow, my brother was born. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. 19 years ago on this day, November 22nd, I lost my mom. So November 22nd also has another meaning for me, that I lost my mom in that morning. It was, and that year it was Thanksgiving. That it was November 22nd fell on Thanksgiving. So we got up and got a phone call first thing in the morning that my mom had passed away. So it was a horrible Thanksgiving for us. So we now have a kind of a down day on Thanksgiving Day. So November 22nd, it pops around. So anyway, so enough about that there. We'll move on. It's on the list. Bye, Connie. Alicia, good to see you. Thanks for coming out. I have to go as well. Dogs are needy. That's right. Nice meeting you, and see you next time. Come back next Monday. We appreciate it. Nice to see you. Have a good evening. Thanks for being here. So Regular Foot says, CRS, me too. That's right. Oh, shoot. So anyway, that's just a little bit about why November 22nd is important to me and to all of us here in the U.S. We remember that. And Rob on the Road said Thatcher resigned November 22nd. Really, a different year, obviously, but that's good. That's interesting to hear. So speaking of Thanksgiving, that's coming up on Thursday for us here in the U.S. Pardon me. What all are you having? Are you having a turkey or ham? Some people have ham. We always have a turkey on Thanksgiving, and the all the fixins and stuff when we were growing up. So what kind of? I think we asked last week what kind of sides you're having. I think we asked that last week. So if you want to put in there, if you're having a turkey or ham, whatever, or what kind of sides.
That's my side.
What's that? Oh, Bob says mashed potatoes, gravy, and stuffing balls. That's Bob's side. So, Regular Foot sent a super sticker. Thank you, Regular Foot. Thank you, Chris. That's appreciated. Thank you so much. I don't have one of those things that pop up and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'll have to do it for myself. Thank you for the super sticker. Much appreciated, Chris. Thank you. So, and what time do you eat dinner? Do you eat promptly at noon? Bob said his family ate promptly at 11. But then we got to remember, Bob and everybody gets up really early at Bob's house where he was. Bob gets up at 3 and 4 every morning. So he had to milk cows. So they always ate promptly at 11. We used to eat around 2 o'clock. that was the time we planned on it. So following the Yellow Brick Road, Cheryl said, I was in the 5th grade class and they showed the news on TV in our class about Kennedy. Yeah. Sad day. So it's, I mean, it's frozen in your mind. We remember what we were doing when that happened. I remember the funeral services. Again, I was in 5th grade, 4th or 5th grade, I think. And third, were you held back a year? I can't remember. I was in the 63. I was 9, so whatever age class you were at 9. But I remember all week long sitting in front of the TV watching the funeral services, the horse with the backwards boots, and John, the little kid, and Jackie, and the daughter Caroline, and
we
John Jr.
So that's why I was different.
Oh, you didn't have kindergarten? We had kindergarten.
Didn't have kindergarten.
I was from the big city of Akron when I was young. Jim says, I'm having the last 3 days of my diet. I missed whatever that was. Sheesh, probably sheesh. Well, good luck with your diet there. Frank Hansel said, I'm having peace and quiet. Don't know about what I'm having or where I'm eating either. My wife is still down there with you guys. Oh, that's right. You sent your wife down here to it's the Sons in near St. Augustine. Cool. Granddaughter, first time doing turkey at her place. They're going to do a fried turkey. Yeah, keep your day, dude. Be careful. Yeah, make sure they fry it outside. Keep your daydream. That's who.
Keep it dry. Keep it dry when you put it in.
Keep it dry. Oh, make sure you pat it dry. That's right.
The water and the grease will back out on you.
Mm-hmm. Turkey about 2 to 3 p.m. Steve says. Dylan says they eat at 6. Linda says we eat at 5, 6, and 7, and all week long. all week long. That's right. Constantly. So yeah, Patty, hope it goes well. Hey, there's Marilyn Lockerberg. Good to see you. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Rob says Toy Story was released on this day too. So there's something good. That's right. Something positive. So Sherry from Black Dragon Designs. Good to see you, Sherry. Welcome back. Hi, Sue and Bob. Good to see you. Happy to have you back. Marilyn says, hi, Bob and Sue. Sorry for calling you Deb. That's all right. You can call me Deb. My girlfriend, I've got several girlfriends, Deb. And we'd go, I said, you can call me anything but late for dinner. How's that? That's an old joke. So Linda Barker says, I remember watching the Kennedy funeral too. That's right. Sorry, I called you Sue Deb. No problem. No problem. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. So anyway, so that's I know. But my question of the day is going to be, and y'all can put this in here. What's your favorite pie? I think we talked about favorite sides and stuff before, but tonight, what's your favorite pie? Whether it be for Thanksgiving, Christmas, just ordinary every day. What's your favorite pie? Bob just said elderberry.
Try to find elderberry.
Try to find elderberry. It's hard, yeah. Steve said, Linda, I was 7 years old and I remember it too. That's right. And Patty says, yeah, when she told me they were doing a fried turkey, I took a deep breath and held it for a second or two and then let it out. It was one of those oh dear moments. That's right. Yeah. Well, just prayers for them that everything goes well.
Keep it dry.
Shirley says, loved your mom's picture on Facebook. You look a lot like, oh, thank you, sure. I'm sure I've always been told my sister looks like her. And she really does, but thank you. I appreciate that. Jim says pecan, hands down. I agree. I love pecan pie. That is my favorite. Sherry says pumpkin. I love pumpkin at the holidays. That's about the only time we ever make pumpkin. So, and we make something called pumpkin rolls too. But I love pecan pie. Jeff Dean says I'm going to say goodnight to everyone. Now off to bed as it's 11:39 here. Take care, Sue and Bob, and also take care of everyone here on the chat. Have a good week. See you all soon. Thanks, Jeff. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hey, there's Scott from Bike Spokes and Bivouacs. Hey, welcome. Key lime and pecan. Well, just funny you say key lime, Scott, because we happen to have a key lime in the refrigerator, but it was one delivered from Walmart, so it's not a Kermit's, sad to say. So we didn't go over and get one. We just had an order delivery. It came in and it was one of those, whatever, Mrs. Paul's or something. So it won't be as good as either Publix or Kermit's key lime, which has a factory outlet store right over here. Yeah, about half a mile. Rob says fresh baked apple pie with cinnamon sugar. Oh, that is good. That is good. All American pie. Dylan said something September 7th. Let me see here. Let me draw. Lemon meringue. Ooh, that's good. I love that too. September 11th has a meaning for me. In 2001, there was attacks on September 11th. And in 2020, I was the only one in my class that went to school. Yeah, September 11th. Everybody remembers that. That's a sad day for the world, not just America, for the world. So Dylan said pumpkin pie. Hi, Scott. Lemon meringue. Frank Hansen says, no one's going to like this, but it's the best pie out there. Mincemeat pie. I don't know that I've had it. My husband made it for his brother-in-law, but I don't think I've actually ever had mincemeat pie. Now, I know in England, the UK guys, you have something called mince pie, but that's not minced meat. Is that minced fruit? Is that minced fruit? Someone can fill me in on minced pie from the UK. I always thought that was minced meat, but I think it's different. So if someone from the UK can fill me in on that. Jonathan, hi, good to see you, Jonathan. Nice to see you here. I love banana cream pie, but for Thanksgiving, it's apple pie for me. Those are both good. Banana cream pie is really good too. Frank Hitler says, no minced meat pies, better than pecan. Oh, really? I guess I should have had some of that when my husband made it. Linda says, I like coconut cream pie, but not for Thanksgiving. I'll have pumpkin. That's right. It's just a tradition. We have pumpkin at Thanksgiving and Christmas, but coconut cream pie is good. Patty says, it doesn't matter. I just love pie. Pie. Does anybody remember the movie Michael? It was John Travolta was the angel. Michael. Yeah. There was a girl in there, and it was Annie. I'm blanking out on her name too. Anyway, she wrote a song about pie. She was always writing down song lyrics or words and stuff, and she made it into a pie. And she made a song about pie. I love that song. My oh my, I love pie. Rob on the road. Mincemeat in the UK is made from dried fruit, distilled spirits, and spices. Sounds pretty good. So do they call it mincemeat or just minced pie? So interesting. Aloha conch. Hi, JW. Good to see you. Pumpkin pie with whipped cream and a cherry on top. That's right. So occasionally it may contain beef, suet, or venison. Okay, so that's where they get the meat from. Okay, I wonder if that's for the different fat and stuff. Totally relaxes. I'll have margaritas for dessert after the pecan pie. Margaritas after pecan pie. That's an interesting combination. I might have thought bourbon or whiskey or something, but hey, sounds good to me. I'm not going to turn down a margarita, believe you me. Oh, shoot. Robert wrote, a mince pie is made from minced meat, which is fruit. Okay. So I've been educated on mincemeat pie. I had no idea what was in mincemeat pie here in the U.S., so I didn't think it was meat, but I just wasn't sure. Scott said, Harley Caroline twisted her leg at the park. I had to drive my truck across the park to get her. She's better now, but no park walking for a few days. Oh, poor girl. Oh, how old is Harley Caroline, Jim or Scott? I know she's getting up there. She's got the older looking face now. I'm glad she's okay. I see her in your videos, and I just go, ah, every time I see her. She's such a sweetheart. Frank Hansel, mincemeat pie does not have any meat in it. It has raisins, apples, cinnamon, and one other thing, but no meat whatsoever. It's just all that thrown in, and they call it meat, so no meat in it. So that's interesting. That is interesting. So JW said, Elizabeth doesn't eat pumpkin pie. More for me. That's right. That's right. No pie for you. You get pumpkin pie, but not Elizabeth. She doesn't like it. Scott says, special because in December. Will she be something in December? Oh, she'll be 13 in December. So, yeah, for a big dog, she's getting under. Just give her a hug and a pet from us because we adore her. She's so sweet. Shirley says, love elderberry, anything. Yeah, we try and buy elderberry jam, and you can't. You just probably have to find it. I used to pick it when I was a kid. He said he used to pick it when he was a kid, and that's how he would get it. So
ride the horse and pick the elderberries. Riding the horse.
Bob said over there he used to ride the horse out, pick the elderberries, and then take him back. So that's funny. The other kind of fruit that Bob likes is it black raspberry? Yeah. And it's hard to find black raspberry. There's blackberries, and there's red raspberries, but there's also black raspberries. And he likes not blackberries, but the black raspberry. And they're harder to find too. Excuse me. Let me take a drink here. My orange crush. I got my orange crush here.
Usually we're on the deck at least once a day. Maybe not for long. But
Yep. We go out. We go out on the deck every day. So just out there today. They enjoy it. We enjoy it. The doggies enjoy it. So we had the lawn mowed yesterday. Eddie, our lawn mowing guy, was out here. So yeah, he does a great job. So anyway, so that's what I had on my list here. My friend in class is going to be 19 next week, Dylan says. So have you, Linda Barker says, none such mincemeat filling comes in a jar in the store. That's right. So who's up for Little Dirty Minds? Should we play Little Dirty Minds again? Anybody want to play that? Do we have fun with that? Just say yes in the chat if you want to play a few games of Dirty Minds again. Linda says, I thought you were drinking Guinness. I know that's what the glass says. Is we got this from the local bar. They were getting rid of some of their glasses. And so we just got 4 Guinness glasses, and I broke one the other day when I was washing it. So boo hiss. So no, that's Orange Crush. Hey, there's Robin Jan Can Van. Good to see you. Hi. Good to see you. Are you guys still up in Canada? Are you coming down now that the borders are open? So everyone's saying yes, they want to play some Dirty Minds again. So DJ says, oh boy, here we go. DJ got the game. She had so much fun playing it here. And then I went over to her chat after ours last Monday and played a little bit there. Robin Jan said, Dirty Minds. We would be lost with anything regarding Dirty Minds. We are pure as Canadian snow. Frank said his wife said it was 74 up in St. John's. So, and they're just outside of Savannah, Georgia. So you did come down. Yay. You got out of the Canadian cold. Yay. Welcome to Georgia. Awesome. So what Dirty Minds is, it's a game called Dirty Minds. And I have an older version here. So I have mine's on a booklet. I think Sonia must have gotten maybe a travel version or something. Anyway, I give you 3 clues to an item, and usually it's a noun, a person, a place, or a thing. I give you 3 clues. Look at how I said 3 and held up 4 fingers. I tell you. Anyway, the clues might sound a little risque, so I might be laughing and being embarrassed reading them or something. The clues are a little risque. They're not taken on their own, but they refer to one thing, and the one thing is not dirty. It's just, where does your mind take you when you hear these things here? She got the travel version. That's what I thought. So that's cool. I bet you'll do good at Dirty Minds, Jan. So anyway, so here's one from page 1. I only had one less on page 1. So I'm going to give you 3 clues, and this is all for fun. So we don't prize or anything. So put in the chat what you think these 3 clues refer to. Okay, here's clue number 1. Again, I'm sorry. I usually take it in the rear. Number 2, you can smell it on your hands when you're done. And number 3, it takes a long hose to fill me. Those are your 3 clues. So does anybody have any clue what that might? I usually take it in the rear. You can smell it on your hands when you're done. And it takes a long hose to fill me. Toothbrush. Robin Jan put the poo sign up. Nope. Linda Barker got it. Gasoline or gas tank. It's a gas tank. Yeah, gas. So let me put a check mark that we did that. It's just where your mind takes you. And like again, I'm not shy. I'm not an introvert, but reading these things in online, it just regular foot, the tank. That's right, the gas tank. It's just a little kind of embarrassing to me. Whatever. So maybe I'm more Puritan than I realize here.
You're a snob.
I'm a snob. No, I'm not a snob. I'm a good girl. I am. I'm a good girl. And if you believe that. Okay, here's another one. So yeah, it was a gas tank. It was a gas tank. All right. I almost told you the word. I tell you. Okay, so here's the next one. Okay, here's the first clue. My business is in my briefs. Number 2, I'm a cunning linguist. And number 3, I plead for it. So thank you, Marilyn. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. My business is in my briefs. I'm a cunning linguist, and I plead for it. Yep, Rob and Jan got it. A lawyer. That's right. A crooked lawyer. Rob said it too. Yep, a lawyer. That's right. A crooked lawyer. That should have been one of the clues there too. Elderberry jam in Iowa when I was there. Oh, that sounds cool. I remember that store you were up in or someplace. I can't remember. REDJ. Bruce lost his chocolate milk because he was laughing so hard. I know, he just took a swig of his drink when Sonia read some of these clues, and he about snorted it out his nose. It was hilarious. Lawyer. That's right. I loves you. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you. Hello, morning from the other side of the world. Hope you're doing well. We're good. I'm doing good here. Thank you. Hope you're well too. Loves you. Thanks for being here. Anyway, let's see if I've got another one here. I'm just going to start going down the line here instead of picking and choosing, because one's just as naughty as the next one. Jim says, totally relaxes. Hey, loves you. Let's see. We had that one also. Okay, here's what, again, it's this close to reading the clue. All right, so here's clue number 1. If I drip, something is wrong with me. Number 2, when I'm turned on, I start to flow. Number 3, grab my handle to make me squirt. I didn't say that, did I? Yeah, I did. If I drip, something is wrong. When I'm turned on, I start to flow, and you grab my handle to make me squirt. Robin Jan said a tap. That's right. Faucet, RVDJ. Dylan says tap water. Shirley said faucet. The answer is faucet. So tap is the same. Just people use different terms for it, different parts of the country, but a tap or faucet. That's right. Woo! See, it may sound dirty, but it's not. It's just, where does your mind take you? Oh, look at this. I got my Christmas pencil and topper out. Look at that. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Christmas is coming. But first we have Thanksgiving, so be sure to give our thanks. Aloha Kong said faucet. That's right. Okay, here's another one. Clue number 1. I spend the whole day banging. Number 2, I know how to work a stud. Number 3, I pound away until the head is in. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, Linda. Let's see. We had the most awesome pecan pie today. Ooh, sounds good. Linda says, my pencil's so festive. Robin Jan said hammer. Hammer. People are saying hammer. I think it could be. The clue is actually, it comes out carpenter. So that's, in that case, it's a person. But I think the hammer also, it hammers. I pound away till the head's in. I know how to work a stud. So a piston. Well, that's a good one. A piston. That's a good one. It's got to be a hammer. I think so too. See, they said carpenter, but I think a hammer, I think it also fits that and all. Karen Carpenter? I know where she's buried. I've been to her gravesite. Karen Carpenter. That's right. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. So Patty said carpenter. See, I gave it away too soon. Patty was right. She was on it. So I love this. I just dug it because I only wanted to mark these with pencil, not with ink. So if I need to, I can go erase them later. So here's another one. Okay, here's clue number 1. I can cruise on the right piece of tail. Number 2, I get farthest when I'm blown. I'm sorry. Number 3, If you pull too hard, you can jerk me off. Boy, is Rick going to be sorry he left. Speaking with Rick, he left too early. Aloha Cock said woodworker. Yeah, that one was a woodworker. So a balloon? No, not a balloon. An airplane? Not an airplane. I cruise on the right piece of tail. There's a clue on the right piece of tail.
I know it.
I get farthest when I'm blown.
I know it.
And if you pull too hard, you can jerk me off. That was harder.
I know it.
Shirley said whale. Chris said, oh my God, I give up. A wheel.
Rob got it.
Rob and Jan got it. Kite. The tail was a clue. Cruise on the right piece of tail. That's right. Feather. I can see that floating. Yeah, that could be cruise on the right piece of tail. So that could be a feather. That's very close on that one too. But it is kite. And we used to have a kite festival down here in New Smyrna, and I think it still does. So that's a lot of fun to go and see all the kites out on the beach on the Atlantic. That's pretty cool. Sailboats, that's a good one. Mm-hmm. We have time for a couple more, maybe.
Yeah.
Keep going. I think I keep going here. Are you guys enjoying this? Or are you having fun? It's not too risque, I hope. I don't think so. Linda said, I think knew Rob and Jan would do good at this. Sorry. Canoes. Robin Jan says, we will be driving through New Smyrna. Awesome. We're just north of New Smyrna Beach here, just outside of Daytona Beach. So I totally relaxed those. I'd never make it on Family Feud. Regular Food said it's fun. That's cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So, all right, here's another one. First clue. I keep my privates at attention. Number 2, men get stiff at the sight of me. And number 3, I can order your invasion. Anybody have a clue on that? I keep my privates at attention. Men get stiff at the sight of me. And I can order your invasion. Captain. Okay. Robin Jan. Very, very close. Colonel or General. Robin Jan said, yep. It's General. That's it. Frank says, I'm back. Oh, and there's Naj. Hi, Naj Arqui. Nice to see you. Another Florida girl here. She's down in Southern Florida. Welcome. So, yep, that was the General. So let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see if I've missed anything. Got to step out. Desert Adventures is leaving Steve. Bye, Steve. Thanks for being here. I saw you left at Jim's. I couldn't think right after playing this on Sonia's. I know it's where your mind goes, right, Linda? No, I was just saying hi to everybody. Everybody's laughing. So cool. And Robin Jan saying hi. Patty said a commander-in-chief. That's right. All right. Here's another one here. This is a clue, and I'm not talking about me, okay? It's a clue. I have a big butt. And yes, I do. Bob just laughed at that. Number 2, people suck on me. I'm sorry. Number 3, I come in a box. I have a big butt. People suck on me, and I come in a box. Any clues on that? That's funny. That's the one thing you laughed at.
That's what you said.
Robin Chan said, we need this game for the van. It's pretty fun. It is. It's hilarious. Rob on the road says cigarette. Posh Cat says cigar. That's right. It is a cigar. Usually cigars come in a box. That's right. Cigarettes. It might be a little cigarette box, so that could be. But the clue, I think, is a big butt. And that's that's good. Linda Baker said, I'm clueless. I know that's why I told on Sonia a couple of them. I have no clue. I have no answer. And usually Hitch Up in Tow, when they were here last week, he goes, I can't even write my answer. Because the answers aren't dirty, but it's where your mind takes you. That's funny. Regular Foot says, Lucky Strike. Boy, I remember those. I never smoked my entire life. I never smoked. When I was 16, my girlfriend offered me a cigarette. She says, here, Sue, you got to try this. I said, okay. So I took one puff and I go, oh, it's horrible. Does it taste like you're licking the bottom of an ashtray? Why would anybody voluntarily do that on purpose? So I never smoked my entire life. So, and yet I still have lung issues. So that's funny. Oh, okay. All right. Here's the last one on this page. We'll get this one in here real quick. Okay. Number 1, all day long, it's in and out, in and out. Number 2, I get it up twice a day. Number 3, I'm always coming on the beach. So all day long, it's in and out. I get it up twice a day. And I'm always coming on the beach. What am I? Lo says, this is fun, but my brain's not working well. Dylan says, parking lot. Nope. Robin Jan says, garage door. Nope. Rob on the road says, tide. Yes, it is. Dylan said, waves. Very, very, very similar. But yeah, and Naj said, tide. Love said waves. So it is tide. That's right. The tide comes in twice a day. And all day long, it's going in and out and always on the beach. So I think that's where we're going to cut it off here tonight. So that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's just a little thing to get your mind off the troubles of the day, to come here and laugh a little bit. So hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's a little naughty. It's all in your mind. Each individual clue sounds all by itself. It sounds a little naughty, but it's not. But it's just where your mind goes with it. So that's funny. So I think Sonia played that on Saturday. She got it and she played it on Saturday. And we were howling. It was so funny. So it's a fun game. So thank you all. Let's see, it's 6:57. So anybody got anything going on you want to talk about real quick here? Put it in the chat if you want to tell us about what's happening. Robin Jan said, have an awesome night all. Glad we managed to get onto another one of your lives, Sue. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here and glad to see you're down here in was Georgia? Is that where you said you were? South Carolina? I'm not sure. Down here in our South. So back in the USA. Regular Foot. That was some clean fun. That's right. Nice says hi to Shirley. Pretty cool game. And I'm just late. That's all right, love. We're just glad you're here. Thank you so much for stopping in. Appreciate it. Nice says hi to Regular Foot. And Shirley says, fun chat, Sue. See you soon. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone. You too, Shirley. With you guys, what you call your tribe out there, with your friends out there that you travel together with. Hope you guys all have a safe and happy Thanksgiving out there. Naj said, have a great Thanksgiving. We're getting 30 centimeters of snow where we came from, up in Canada. Aren't you glad you're not there? Aren't you glad you're not there? Dylan said, we've been having snow flurries. Patty Coda gave smiles and things. Jim says, my lawyer called the other day regarding my mother's will. Oh, I hope you get it all settled up okay, Jim. That's a tough time. That's a tough time for you, too. Linda said, fun game. Cool. Bye, Shirley, everybody says. I will still do my live stream on Thanksgiving at 5 p.m. Mountain. Okay, we'll see if we're able to get on there. Poshka says, we're going to Canterbury next weekend. Thanks for a fun live stream. See you next week and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Sue and Trev. We appreciate you being here. Robin Jan, hope it was a good news from your lawyer, Jim. Robin Jankin said, happy Thanksgiving. Living the Dream says, no baby yet. Looking at baby next week. Ooh, it could be a Thanksgiving baby or soon. So good luck with that. Yep, happy to be south and not in the cold. Absolutely. So, well, Sonia's next. You guys head on over to Sonia's and check her out. And I'm sure there'll be more laughs over there too. So, Naj says, that's why I live in the South Florida. No white cold stuff. That's right. We don't get it here. We get chilly here. We get more chilly than you do down there in Miami area. But it's still no snow. No shoveling snow. No scraping ice. It's nice. I appreciate that. So regular foot, have a great day and have a safe Thanksgiving. Thanks. Okay, everybody, we're going to head out. We're going to say good night. You take care. Good to see you. Keep Bob in your prayers and my sister if you can. And if you have any problems, take him to the Lord. He's there for everybody if you just ask. So good night, everybody. I love y'all. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here. Happy Thanksgiving.